Hey, Aaron, look who I got with me. All right, man, we're gonna go walking. I'm getting a high quality tour today.
There you go.
Okay, here we go, man. So this is awesome. This was an unexpected benefit today. You know you're international now, right? This is gonna be over in Sweden, so you'll be worldwide.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, put that on your resume.
Yeah, I can take your video and put it on my resume.
Absolutely. I'll give you a copy.
So right now we're in the process of going through seconds in framing with the City of Prosper. What that is they're going to be looking at your frame, they're going to be looking at your HVAC, the electrical, and the plumbing. So as of today, we're doing that inspection. So we'll get a list of what's going on, what the city's looking for, and then we'll have a punch list. We'll get through that. And then the next step will be breaking and an installation. Will be the next process, the next phase that we'll be going into.
Awesome.
So, and then this week we got the fireplace in, everything, gas lines plumbed in like it needs to be. The whole house is poly sealed. That's a little different than our last video that I saw with y'all. That just seals up the house from the elements on the outside and helps the cost for you with the electricity and running your system every day. It just helps benefit by not having to do that so much. But yeah, it's coming along. Looking pretty good so far.
Looks awesome. You're doing a great job. Hey, can you go? Aaron had asked me if we could go over the couple of items Chris pulled out. Would that be okay?
We can do that.
Yeah.
One of the ones was the flashing that we had. He had a question about the flashing on his backside.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that we do as a practice for Darling is we always try to do a shingling effect with anything that we put on the house. So you can imagine shingles on the house, you start from the bottom and you go up, so none of the water can get through the house. Now, with that effect, we come over here to the flashing that he was referencing, and he was asking me, Chris was asking me why we put the flashing behind the T-ply instead of in front of it. And the purpose is that if there's ever water on the outside of this T-ply that gets behind your brick, it'll run down the T-ply, hit your flashing, and then go over the shingles and then out the rest of your house.
Yeah.
So that was one thing.
Awesome.
The next one was we had bolts that were missing. We've got those installed.
Oh, good. Good.
They're 1/2-inch anchor bolts that go through the outside bottom plates. Right here in your study, you'll see that we have the 1/2-inch bolts that are next to either side of the splices. And again, that's only on the exterior plate line. You can tell right here in the garage that we don't do that.
Right.
That's just a building practice that we have. I was trying to remember what the other ones were.
Let's see. We had the anchor bolts. We had the flashing. I don't think there was an insulation issue.
No, not yet.
You know what? I got it on my phone.
Yeah, we haven't got to any of the installation stuff. That's, like I said, that's going to be our next step that we have.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I got it right here. Grading is not complete. Flashing, sill plates, high subfloor seam, and a broken window pane.
Okay, so the windows will be replaced a little bit later down the process, because there could be a bricker that ends up damaging a window. It could also be the siding, the frame guys that are coming out, and they can damage a window.
And broken windows are very common on the job site.
And especially with these are so much easier to try to replace because you don't have to pull the whole window out. All you have to do is just pull these little seals out, and the window pane actually comes out. And then you can put it back and put the seals back in.
Which is awesome for them down the road if a kid throws a ball through it. So it's easy to get your windows fixed if, God forbid, they get broken.
That's right.
Yeah. And those are really, really nice. They tilt in, double pane. So that's a great product as well.
Open them up, pull it up just slightly, push the 2 tabs in, and it's nice and easy to clean them this way. And especially on the second floor, you don't have to worry about buying a 30-foot ladder.
Or losing a kid.
Yeah, losing a kid. You can just reach up there in the window on the outside and clean it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now the final grade, that'll come in around when we do our flat work. When we finish the flat work completely, I say flat work, that includes your driveway, your lead walk, and your sidewalk.
Yeah.
As soon as we pour those, then we know that the exterior is done and is getting ready for sod.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
But just before sod, you got irrigation and everything else that goes in. But that's when we finish the final grade on there.
And the decking was the
Yes.
uneven spot.
So, as you know, we had a little bit of rain a little bit ago.
Right.
So, the subfloor does get a little bit wet, which is, when you're building in Texas, it happens just about anywhere. So there's a high spot right here. So this is a little bit of a high spot. So what will happen is when the carpet subcontractors come in, flooring services, they'll come out with a grinder and grind this seam down.
Oh, okay.
And then where there's low spots, they'll fill those areas in. Well, we're not talking half an inch. We're talking like 1/16 of an inch flow.
Yeah, yeah.
And fixing it that way.
Awesome.
So
All right. So, and then for this coming week, you were talking about getting your pass
Yes.
fail, and
So-
then maybe masonry work, like brick and stone.
correct. So if
Awesome.
we pass our seconds and frame today,
Yep.
then we'll start bricking, and then we'll start insulating, and then just after that we'll start sheetrock. So it can move pretty quick.
Sweet.
But this is our biggest inspection that we do have with the house at the current moment.
Okay.
The rest of them are going to be, I mean, they're not easy, but there is some work that needs to be done to get to those points. But this is all 4 systems of
Yeah.
your whole house that we have to inspect with the city.
Awesome. All right, Aaron, that was cool, man. Thanks, brother. We're gonna make him worldwide. He'll be an international star. So there's your face, man. That's who's building your house for you. All right, hope y'all are well. We'll see you next week. Be safe.